Hey guys, Marsegin here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so I made this post yesterday after the information had come out on Twitter. We were live, we talked it all through, I made a video on it and everything. And then I made this post and I left it until today so we could get some replies on here and get some feedback from you guys in the community of what you think about the Golden Week units. So essentially just said, how are you guys liking the units? Thoughts on their kits or animations? Are they good enough? And will you be summoning? So I'm just going to go ahead and jump down. We're going to go through some of the replies here. I don't want the video to be too long, but we'll see how far through we get. And yeah, see what the community overall, at least on the Twitter side. I realize, of course, that this is not the majority of the community. Even some of you guys I know that watch the videos don't use Twitter. I did share the link in the stream both yesterday and this morning, just so that anyone who did want to click on it and leave their comments to be featured in the video would get a chance to do so. So let's go ahead and have a look at what people are saying about Goku and Fat Buu. So first up we have Sora. Shout out to my boy Sora, makes the Grand Cross videos. I thought Goku stacked defense too, but he doesn't, which makes him a bit annoying to use later, probably. But 1.2 million plus defense with 30% damage reduction and some dodge from hidden potential should cook regardless, and guard when the attack order allows for slot 1. So yeah, like later in the events, he's obviously going to be losing that damage reduction from his passive, but he builds up 30%, or from his intro, but he builds up 30% by supering. So in slot 2, he does get to over 1 million defense with 30% damage reduction, which means he tanks like all normals in the game basically, but might die to a super. But we're talking about like turn 7 at this point, right? So, you know, it's probably not going to be the end of the world. So yeah, Goku definitely looks quite exciting. He gets worse as the event goes on, but it's kind of cool that that is sort of appropriate to the Super Saiyan 3 form, right? With it losing power and everything. But I think that's quite interesting. Shout out to my boy AC. Buu looks like the top TUR material. Goku is not far behind him. Love all the animations. Wish it was anything else but base Gotenks as the side banner unit. Both versions literally just had Ink Gotenks EZA. That is very true. I think Gotenks as the side banner unit is a bit disappointing. It's kind of a shame because Evil Buu is exactly who I said when I made the video predicting the, or you know, speculating about the side banner units. Evil Buu is exactly who I said I wanted it to be, right? Another differently named Buu. We don't have an up-to-date Evil Buu, so it's like a perfect pick. Whereas for the Goku banner, of course, like we have just gotten the int base Gotenks EZA. We don't need another new base Gotenks. It would have been nice for him to be like a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or something like that potentially, but yeah, animation's definitely good. They both look like very, very good, very strong TURs. So you love to see that. Then we have, they look great, but I'll keep stacking for LR Beast Han, STR. They'll be back quite soon. Yeah, this is very true, right? The anniversary is coming up. This is the big thing for Global. And of course, the Golden Week characters will come back on the Worldwide Celebration banner. So if you're somebody who is planning to summon on Worldwide, which for Global is still always tricky, right? Because it's not long after the anniversary, where most people have been saving up all this time, spend the majority, if not all of their stones, and then the Worldwide Celebration comes around not much longer afterwards, where these units come back for the first time. Of course, that means you can get them with coins. You don't necessarily have to summon to get them when they come back during Worldwide. But bear in mind, of course, that the anniversary is in July. Beast Gohan is the best unit in the game, so you obviously do want to try and make sure you are going to be able to summon for him. Then we have the Sippin' Hot Cocoa. They look really strong, Buu especially. We'll personally continue saving for 9th year, then Worldwide, since they will return on Worldwide anyway. Yep, as we were just saying. My agenda for Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Baby Worldwide grows stronger. I mean, that would be cool. I do want to see like the first Super Saiyan 4 transformation. Maybe the unit be like Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, and then he transforms, and then Super Baby that transforms into Super Baby 2. I would definitely be down for that. I guess the second part of the Worldwide would have to be something else GT related, but I mean, considering how they fumbled the last one, give me a new LR Super 17 anytime. But yeah, certainly interesting to see what Worldwide will be. But yes, both the units looking very strong. For Global though, saving for the anniversary is definitely a thing that is on a lot of people's agendas. So Blazer Dragon, interesting to go on, but I won't be summoning on their banners, knowing they'll return before the end of the year. Yeah, that is the thing. At least we know they're going to return for Worldwide, right? So we're not wondering, right? Because it seems like what we've seen of the banners so far, it doesn't look like, unless she's just one of the other featured units, Android 21 is not returning. So it's kind of annoying to not know when units are going to come back, but we know these guys will be back on the worldwide banners. So that is something you can bear in mind, and I will talk about that a little bit later on today when we do the summon or skip video. So shout out to the boy Raldo, big friend of the channel. Absolutely love everything about them. Super Saiyan 3 Goku I'm not too convinced about, but I love them both. Can't wait to summon for them. Yeah, I think people are a bit shaky on Goku because of him losing damage reduction, and he's like a slot 1 unit because he gets guard and everything. But I did make a tweet about it, like, you know, he's got 90% damage reduction on turn 1. He gets 5% damage reduction with each super. So as soon as he gets his super off on turn 1, he's got 95%. And then depending on additionals, on the second turn, the intro damage reduction drops down to 60%. But if he double supered on turn 1, then he's got 70. Then he gets his supers on that turn as well. Like, for the first couple of turns, he's going to be very, very strong. Excuse me, very strong. For the first couple of turns, he's going to be very strong. And even then on like turn 5, you can use his active skill. So then he has his post super defense. So he can have like 1,000,000 defense whilst having guard and damage reduction in slot 1. So he can still be very, very good. So very much looking forward to seeing the showcases. I can't wait to try them out. We will, of course, do the 55% showcases as well before we feed in any dupes. Very interested to see how good they're both going to be at 55%. So then we have our boy Mega Nice, the Menace, the single summon connoisseur. I'm happy they made Goku's intro this way, short, and it includes the ape scene. I like it short. Also, it seems to be a kill before damage reduction runs out, so I'll give him full crit. Buu has a great team, and I love his animation. W units personally. Yeah, Goku is one of those units that's going to split people down the middle, because I've already seen True say he's a full dodge unit, but it is very true that his strengths are at the beginning of the event, and he will have the potential to do a lot of damage. So the quicker he can get off crits and like do loads of damage, the quicker you beat the event before he becomes a defensive liability. So I can see the vision there, but yeah, I'm not sure how I'll build mine if I get dupes. I think I'll probably lean more towards dodge. I think he has a lot of crit in his passive anyway, doesn't he? So additionals are obviously going to be good as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in terms of hidden potential options. Shout out to Mario, the guy that does all the art for the channel, including the overlay you can see on the left there. So shout out to the boy. They both look awesome to me. Buu is kind of more important for the overall stay of the game, since he's going to have a busted villains team. But the Buu Saga team is going to go nuts as well. Probably try to get one copy of both, then back on the save train. Yeah, that is the big thing. Like, Buu, we need a good extreme team. Well, like Goku, we just got Goku and Harudegan on Global, and the Harudegan team was just not great, right? Whereas Buu's team looks much better, has Harudegan on it. We're getting these things like the Buuhan EZA and stuff like that. Like, Buu's team is going to be very, very good. So that is something that is definitely very exciting. And of course, they both lead Buu Saga. The Buu Saga team itself going to be very, very strong once this celebration is over. So then we have our boy Prof, the fellow Heroes connoisseur, number 2 Heroes fan. I'll be honest, you all know how much I hate Goku as a character, but this card is so good that I might summon for him. If the Super Saiyan 3 STR Vegeta gets his Super EZA in the future, the Super Saiyan 3 team could get very nice, which is very true. It is so funny how both the Super EZAs we've had so far are Super Saiyan 3s. But yeah, the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Super EZA will be really, really good. Definitely looking forward to that one. And we have Smooth Operator, Martian Power, Heal, 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 KO, Psycho back, Heal, Heal, Heal. Yeah, Buu is going to be very, very fun to use, I think, with the revive, all the healing, the fact that, you know, he has that ability that it doesn't matter whether he or someone else revives, which means that you can get one of the Buus if you're running the double Buu team. One of them can get the revive, and then both of them go into their like full power mode, basically. I think is very, very good. So certainly looking forward to trying him and his team out. Muppet over here says, Buu seems good, but I'm not entirely sure on Goku. 90% damage reduction from the jump is good, but losing 15% instantaneously while only getting 30% and limiting guard slot 1 is a bit of an... I mean, it's one of those things, right? Like I said, he's going to be a bit sketchy on the subsequent turns, but yeah, it's... I think he's going to be a lot better than people think. He's one of those units that I very much cannot wait to get him in the game and people get to see videos of him like being used and stuff. And then I think people will maybe stop underestimating him a little bit. So Liam says Goku's intro is a bit of a waste, but his kit is something new and he seems like he'll be awesome to play with. Fat Buu is the #1 TUR, easy with great animations. I'm excited to his team in action because I love the healing mechanic and the safety of his kit. Yeah, the fact that he has the all that healing and stuff like that is certainly very, very interesting. He is going to be quite a fun team to use, I think. So I know a lot of people are not happy that we didn't get the full Super Saiyan 3 transformation that everybody wanted with the like, you know, the this is to go further beyond and the super long transformation, but I do quite like his intro. So apparently people were saying in the stream as well that in the manga the Super Saiyan 3 transformation is significantly shorter and it's just elongated in the anime. So I know people wanted to see that anime version, but the Dokkan version is apparently a bit more manga accurate. So only 20% certain I'll even be summoning at all. That's a okay, it's an interesting quantifying your... I'm 20% certain I'll be summoning. Interesting. Goku banner has a base Gotenks, says the banner character and not a Saiyaman, so I'm a bit underwhelmed. I mean, in terms of Goku, I mean, the banners are not great for either of them, let's be honest, but Goku and Buu both look very, very good. Overall, I think these guys are good in the respects of 100% performance. I find Goku looking like he wants dupes kind of disappointing. Also, he needs Majin Buu Saga units on rotation. Buu is really good, easy to fill conditions, and stacks defense while having guard. This is 1 of 2. There's almost no complaints I have about Buu, besides not having an artificial lifeforms lead. Banner units are both dodge or die characters, but Evil Buu is much better in a team that has all Martian power units. Overall, in terms of expectations, they actually are good. So yeah, I mean, the units, I think, both looking pretty good. Goku, I don't know about the wanting dupes. I guess it's maybe thinking about the being able to give him dodge, or I'm not really sure where that sort of comes from that he wants dupes necessarily. I guess it's if you are in the mindset that he needs to be like a full dodge character, but I'm not really sure, like I say before, what his hidden potential thing should really be. I really love using Buu units. Hope they give us a couple more good Buu unit EZAs. Yep, hopefully we get the Tech Exchange Buu EZA. The Buuhan EZA obviously big for this team as well. So yeah, definitely excited to see what the rest of the celebration actually brings, including things like the Part 2 LR, of course, as well. So very exciting stuff. F3 says Majin Buu, in my opinion, is the better unit. Guaranteed guard, defense stacking, decent HP recovery skill is better than Goku. Goku isn't bad, but he'll definitely struggle in the longer events. If he released during the Zamasu Red Zone era, he'd be more impressive on paper. Yeah, I mean, Dismal Future Red Zone were those events super hard straight away from turn 1. So Goku, with the passive that he has, will be really, really good in those events, which obviously is kind of funny because that's the, you know, that's the old meta, especially now for global. We're finally getting new events. It will be interesting to see how easily Goku and his team do destroy Zamasu, though, with him being so good in those short burst events. So even though we'll be moving out of that meta and probably doing a lot less Zamasu and Omega showcases going forwards as we get these new events, I definitely will be trying out these new guys against those events, because of course we'll still be waiting for the later Buu Saga Red Zone stages and still don't have the anniversary content on global. So we have Pikmin Obsessed Shenron. They look like super fun units, definitely the #1 and 2 TURs. It's a shame they're so close to the anniversary because it makes them a skip. I don't know about definite #1 and 2. I need to see them in game to really compare them to like Vegeta, but I could see Buu, just from what we've seen, like I could see Buu being over Vegeta. Goku in shorter events, but obviously not so much in long events. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, this same mindset, right, with them being so close to the anniversary, it's a tricky choice to summon for them. Then we have Ruben says, gonna summon 3 of the 4 are pretty great. It's just unfortunate that Goku's side banner unit is mid. Buu is the best banner based on the new units, but Goku is the better single prize. Animations to me are not as important as kit, but they are all good. Rip saving for the Annie, yep. Lilith, this shot made me want to do a rotation or 2 at least. I was going to skip because of anniversary. Yeah, the active skill looks really, really good for Goku. I do really like that. And we have the boy Drace. Love them, especially Buu's animations and OST. I'll be summoning for both, getting them 79%, starting with Buu. Also Queen Kefla and Gotenks on Goku's team. Yeah, unfortunately 21 not on the banner, but Buu, whilst 21 isn't on his team, he is obviously on hers. So her team is going to get a huge amount of buffs from this celebration. Then we have Kit Crow. They seem really good, but I think Buu got the better design. But Super Saiyan 3, no slouch. Yep, I would agree. Goku's alright. The more I read his kit, I think he's at best number 3 TUR. He has awful start of turn defense that is Majin Buu. And that Majin Buu restriction, I'm assuming he means isn't going to age well. But of course, remember, the Buu saga is going to get buffed like crazy in this celebration. So I guess it kind of depends on all the rest of the team. But I don't think the Buu saga restriction will be as bad once we have like all the Easy A's, the Part 2 LR, all that kind of stuff. So Zach is extremely disappointed in Goku, but is excited for Buu. Bit of a shame, like I say, I think Goku is good. He's certainly not like super busted. Oh my god, he's definitely the #1 unit in the game, but I still think he's going to be very fun. Chile said Buu is amazing and I want him. That's fair. Son of Lars, it depends on the banners for global to feel comfortable summoning. Yeah, unfortunately they're not the best. We'll talk about that in the summon or skip video later. I hoped for better leader skills from both units, but Buu is on some good teams, while Super Saiyan 3 is restricted to his own team and Buu Saga allies. Gotta remember they'll both be back at Worldwide. Yep, we've already mentioned that, of course, as well. They went a different path for Goku animations, and I'm good with it. They look very crisp and clean. Yep, animation's definitely very good quality. Very nitpicky, but when Goku finally turns into a Super Saiyan 3 in the show, I love the scream he did, but in the animation there's no sound. Yeah, like I said, they went for the more manga version, which, you know, interesting to see why they made that choice, but, you know, that's what they decided to go ahead and do. I still like it. I would have preferred the anime like version as well, I think, but I do like what they did, so I'm okay with it. Buu looks really good, and was what the Buu team needed. Goku is very good too, but he needs the Super Saiyan 2/3 Goku and Tech Majin Vegeta Easy A. Yeah, hopefully those will be the big ticket Easy A. I mean, I guess for Global we kind of already have straight out the gate 2 big ticket Easy A's with the 2 Dokkan Fest LRs that came to JP for the anniversary. But yeah, big ticket Dokkan Fest Easy A. Really want to get that Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Tech Majin Vegeta. They're going to be super good and very helpful for Goku for his team as well. Then we have kits are good. Goku's intro is an L for missing the most iconic part of the scene. Skipping to save for anniversary and worldwide. Yeah, that's fair. We will be summoning no matter what. We have Bringer Down. The units themselves are good beside the banner unit. Evil Buu, he's just trash. The banners themselves don't have much value unless you're a brand new player just building your box. Because, yeah, this comment was made after we saw the banner images. And we know that the banners are not looking particularly crazy. So those are the comments on there. Shout out to all you guys that gave your feedback. If you didn't get a chance to reply to the tweet, or you know you don't use Twitter, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section about the Golden Week units. What do you think of them, their animations, their kits? Are they good enough? Will you be summoning? Let me know your thoughts down below. I will of course be summoning. I'll be live for when the banners come out. They come out a lot earlier, 2.5 hours earlier usually than normal global banner times. So I'll be live. They come out at 5 AM UK time. But we will be there summoning, and hopefully I'll see you guys there. If you are summoning, I hope you get good luck. But let me know all your thoughts on the units down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.